Hello everyone. Today, one of my subscribers asked me. She's saying that on YouTube, Gweilo 60 is living in China, and Black and Broad in Asia is also living in China. Can you do a video about this? I know this because I watched both of them on YouTube, and I'm not surprised by that decision. Last time I did a video talking about the high turnover rate in my current company, and why so many people are leaving in this company. It's because they have better options, maybe most of the time. Maybe it's because the management here, and the same can also be applied when it is about you and the country. So, you can also say that in China, there is a high turnover rate of foreigners, I think we can say that, right? Because we don't see a lot of people that have been in China for like more than 5 years, and even on YouTube, many YouTubers that talk about China have left. Okay, so let's just analyze the situation. Like, why are they leaving? Let's just take their cases as an example. Let's first talk about the Gweilo 60. Gweilo 60 is a pro-China YouTuber. He picked topics that favor China, and maybe because of his views that are different from the mainstream media rhetoric, so he garnered a lot of attention. He has garnered a lot of subscribers, but his story is only like from his own perspective, and it's also he has an agenda that he doesn't talk bad about China on some issues, and he avoided some issues. So, like, we know, like, North Korea is not a very foreigner-friendly country, not even Chinese-friendly country. But you can always go to the city center of like Pyongyang and film the people, like film the rich people doing their things. You can always film the good side about any country, I suppose. So the reason why he's leaving China, according to him, is that his wife is going to have a better treatment in Canada than in China, and his wife is having Canadian healthcare benefit, which is odd. His wife being a native Chinese, having a Canadian healthcare, and Gweilo 60, according to him, that he's having Chinese social benefits. It doesn't have a Canadian social benefits, which is also very strange. But either way, in Chinese we have a saying that 人往高处走. It basically means that people go to places that are better for them. And in Gweilo 60 situation, he's leaving China maybe like for a while. According to him, he will be back, and that's okay. That's fine too. Leaving a country or doesn't necessarily mean like I hate this country, and living in this country doesn't necessarily mean like I love this country. What's the name of the recent very famous Chinese that won medals for the Chinese Winter Olympic team, but she received training in America all the time, and after the Winter Olympics, she will go back to America as Chinese. I mean, in Chinese we also have a saying like vote by foot, because we don't really have we give our opinion by doing things. Like voting by foot basically means like you see many Chinese live in China, that's their voting, okay? But you don't see a lot of foreigners coming to China in droves, but you see a lot of Chinese live in China in droves to Australia, to Canada, America, Britain. So I mean, it's not I'm perfectly okay with that. China is a still developing country. China has issues, right? It's okay. So that's the case of Gweilo 60, and as about the case of the old boy in Shanghai, I think living in China is a right decision for him too, and for his family. He's saying like his child are not receiving online tutoring, online K9 tutoring, teaching. He's doing this for his kids. In the first place, it is wrong. He plans, even before this, he planned to have his two kids receive tutoring, online tutoring all the time. That his children cannot go to the public school in Shanghai because they don't have they don't have a hukou there. They haven't bought a house there, so they are not. They cannot enjoy. They cannot be entitled to the welfares like the native Shanghainese, like for example the education, free education, and they don't want their kids to send to their wife's hometown, which is somewhere in Anhui. Compared with Shanghai, it's a relative backward place, and I'm sure that if their kids go to their small places, they will stand out because the way they look differently. Just the kids may bully them. They already feel the different. They already feel like they are different in Shanghai. So it will be life will be much more harsh for the kids and also for Randy if they go to Jenny's hometown. So their life in Shanghai, how can you, and his wife's wage is not enough to support the two kids' education. The education in private schools, in international schools, the tuition will be very high, so much that the wife cannot afford. We both know that Randy doesn't have a real job, all right? So, as the kids grew, they need also a bigger place. And Shanghai is very expensive. So they have no choice. They will try their luck somewhere in America. And I sincerely think that this is the right decision. Look at him. He's living in the same condition like 5 years, 6 years. But at that time, he didn't have any children. But now, 2 children. One Ayi and two adults. The 5 people living in one. You can see in his video, like his 2 kids is living in the living room, 2-story beds. You can see, like, if it was in the US, his condition, his living condition at least will be better. But for him, like, he has been living in China for like almost 20 years, and living in America in the beginning will be very difficult. That is true. That is true. And China is not, they have many other issues like the censorship, the economy. Like I said earlier in my videos, the economy is not as good as it used to be. So they will have less opportunities. So Randy came to China at first as an English teacher, but now he doesn't have the certificate. She can't be teaching. And I don't know what's Gweilo 60. He used to be, according to him, I think, he said that he used to work for immigration agency that helped Chinese move to America or Canada. And that is when he met his wife, I think. So you see the irony here. So Gweilo 60 used to work and made the money by helping Chinese moving to America. And it would be natural for him to say like Canada is better than China, but no, he's saying like China is better than Canada somehow, some way. It just sounds unnatural and sounds odd to me. Right? But for them, they have options. But a lot of Chinese here, we don't have the choice to choose one country. It's very hard for Chinese to immigrate to America, right? So whatever it is, they do the best for themselves. When they feel like it's time to leave China, it's okay. When they feel like it's time to come back to China, it's also okay. I have no problem with that too. You do what is best for you. So that is what I think about their decision of leaving China. Thanks for watching. I'm out.